Now this right here is called Harry Potter. A beloved franchise that everybody and their nan has heard of. But me personally, I think the films are alright at best. But besides that, there was an entire book series that got movies made about it because it was that well written by the infamous author J.K. Rowling, who created this piece of literature. But even with this credibility of making kids think they can run through brick walls in a train station, she has very controversial views that a lot of people may deem offensive. For example, when a video game was announced a few years ago, known as Hogwarts Legacy, to summarise it, you play as a wizard doing boring side quests for 4 hours just to do more side quests for 4 hours with no Quidditch because the developers were too lazy to make it happen. A few months before the game came out, J.K. Rowling announced that the profits that she makes from the game will be funded towards anti-trans organisations. And of course, a lot of the internet exploded from hearing this, saying they'd boycott the game and anyone who buys it is transphobic, homophobic, all of the above. And when I heard this, I didn't agree with it. But at the same time, I needed a new game to play because my game catalogue was drier than the Sahara Desert. So I got the game. And before anybody says anything, I don't have anything against trans people. I just wanted to play a video game. Nothing to do with funding anti-trans organisations. I just thought the game looked good. I saw the trailer and I was thinking this game actually might be fun to play. At the end, it was arse. It was really arse. Don't play it. It's really boring. But anyways, the point is, should we just separate the art from the artist? And my answer for me is yes. Because think about it. Should we feel obligated to not like something just because of somebody else's views or past controversies? Like, of course, people like Chris Brown. He isn't a great person. He has a history of not being able to keep his hands to himself, clearly. But his music is just amazing. Not his character, just his artistic ability towards music. Like, you can't look me in the eye and say Loyal was a bad song. Like, come on now, what are we talking about here? It goes hard, and nothing's going to change that. Now, of course, there are artists that are much worse than that. Kanye. Yep, Mr. Graduation himself, who clearly took some inspiration from someone who didn't graduate art school, if you get what I mean. Just listen to World War III or look at his Twitter and you'll see what I mean. The point is, he is considered one of the greatest artists of all time. Everybody can collectively agree that some of his albums are absolute masterpieces. Like a few years ago, when he was on the pen, it was guaranteed to be a generational banger.
Whoopie-dee-scoop, scoop-dee-dee-whoop, whoop-dee-scoop-dee-poop.
But unfortunately, after a while, he decided one day to tell the world that he hates a certain type of religion, and now identifies as a, if you know, you know. I think his new album Bully's meant to come out soon, and I know as soon as the first track comes out, I can already smell the comments. He made college dropout, he made college dropout, he made college dropout. You see, I like Kanye. I don't like Ye. There's a massive difference between the two. Jeez, that song Cousins is still giving me PTSD. The irony that comes from I Miss the Old Kanye is killing me. And I'm not even that much of an avid Kanye listener. I love a few songs of his. Like, if I'm being honest, Runaway is overrated and Homecoming's a great song. I don't care if people in the comments will be like, Runaway's the best song. It's so mid. Okay, moving on. This guy has done terrible things. So it does pay me to say that his music does go absolutely hard. And his name is Jake Paul.
It's every day.
No, I'm kidding, chill out. Okay, his actual name is R. Kelly. I've listened to I Believe I Can Fly. Every time I get to that one part at the end of the song, I start levitating. And also that one song he did with Usher, I think it's called, what was it called again? I think it's called Same Girl. Oh, bro, it's so good. And of course, with a successful music career like that, what could he have done to make it all topple down on him? Well, let's just say he used the kids' toilet, if you get me. And he recorded the incident, which was, oh, jeez, I can't even talk about this properly. Oh, and also in an interview, he said something a bit, just watch it.
Me and my mom would go to McDonald's before she'd go to work, before I go to school, and she would get us a Danish. It's all we could afford is a Danish and a cup of coffee, and we would split the Danish and cup of coffee. She wore this cheap lipstick, and she would put 3 creams and 6 sugars in the coffee, and she would stir it up. She would open the Danish, split it with a little plastic white knife. She had this cheap lipstick, and she would taste the coffee to make sure it was sweet enough. And she'd leave the ring of lipstick on the coffee in which she tasted the coffee. And I remember when she would give me mine, when I would sip from the cup, I would turn it around and I would drink from her lipstick part. Because in a son mother way, I had a serious crush on my mom because she could sing her butt off.
I'm going to say this with my whole heart right now. Please give that guy at least 3 life sentences, maybe 5. Okay, but all jokes aside, his music is amazing, you have to admit. It's a great piece of artistry from him. But of course he threw it all away by making these stupid decisions. Now, one that really hurt me when I found out and just made me think, why does everybody who gets famous suddenly find mine as attractive? It makes no sense. Like, I can't even watch Spider-Man the same when I found out James Franco was a nonce. And also an S offender, if you get what I mean. Like, come on, James. Why are you, bro? And just to top it off, he was in some sort of acting school that he was a mentor in. And instead of teaching people there how to act, he taught them how to act if they agreed to have relations with him in exchange. So, Norman Osborn went down a very dark path, clearly. So that's all the people whose art I still indulge in. So I am an advocate for separating art from the artist, and I don't think it's ridiculous to say that. Alright, anyway, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys had a nice day. Please leave a like and subscribe or a comment to see if any of you guys disagree with me or agree with me. That'd be nice. And I'll see you in the next video. See ya.